Okay, so I want to be sure that it is already streaming. I'll go to my live video to see what is going on. All right, let me give you. You can join my live from here. I'm copying and pasting it to you. Okay, copy that link and join my live stream. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Hello. Uh, Let me know when you are connected.
Okay.
Mhm. Are you not connected?
I'm connected though. I'm having difficulties with my Google email. It's a way you can't find my mails.
Just go to YouTube.
So, but I should put the link in the search menu, right?
Put it there. Let's see.
Okay. So àwọn nǹkan tí mo rí ń bíbà yìí is just like a film, video ni mo rí ń bíbà yìí.
Let me see what you are saying. If you are there, just once you click on DRiXEL Academy, it will show if we are live. It will show you that we are live
Or I should rather search for DRiXEL Academy.
on YouTube. Yes. Let me send you this link for fast access. I sent you a link.
Yeah, good night.
Can you see the link I sent you?
Yeah, yeah. So I'll have to mo fẹ́ send ẹ̀ sí mail mi ni cause mi ò connect laptop mi mọ́ WhatsApp.
Okay, yeah, let me send it. Don't worry, let me send it via this thing then. Let me
Okay,
send it through the meet, Google Meet.
okay.
Okay. Uh,
Kò tí wà o.
yeah, I'm sure I send it. Give me.
Danso! Danso! Okay.
Chetiri.
Yeah,
Eh?
yeah, mo ti rí.
Show connect.
Yeah, ó connect. This is your screen, abi?
Did you send me some?
No, no, I didn't send you anything.
Okay, so I'm sending another link that you can probably use this. Check another link I sent you. Use that last one. That last one is direct.
Okay, okay, I think yeah, mo ti rí. Live.
Yeah, so click on the live. Okay, so you can probably click on that like. You can probably click on like so that the network will flow since you are the only one that joined.
Ṣé kí n close the first one yẹn àbí?
Èwo nìyẹn ṣé yeah you can disconnect from I'm even going to end it. So can you see my screen? You can comment if you can see my screen. Go to the comment section and comment if you can see my screen and if you can hear me. Now you should be able to see my screen now. Hello. Okay, so I'll be talking about design principle. But before we do that, let me pick this frame. God, this is what we call frame. And I'll pick that and then I'll click on desktop from here. Now, so the very first thing we'll be talking about when it comes to design principle is consistency. Now, what do you mean by consistency? Let's assume that I pick the text and I type something here. Um, let's say I type now this is U exam. Now the font I'll be using for this U exam is hello. Yes, sir. Yes, yes. But me more bó ṣe máa record to yín ni pé ká má follow class yẹn. Okay. Alright, so alright, so what I'll be talking about is the design principle. So talking about consistency, let's assume you use coming to the typography, you use Roboto for instance, and this is Roboto is what is here. Then you type another thing, let's say home login register. So then you come to typography and you use Rosario. So that will not make sense because you are not consistent with font again. So if you are going to use Roboto. Then if you are using Rosario, use Rosario all through. At the same time, talking about colors, your color you should be consistent with your color. Then talking about icons, talking about the interaction across all platforms. So you have to follow a particular design guideline or patterns to create a unified user experience. So and then if you are using color, suppose this particular O is a focused link, and on that, let assume the color is red. So to show, let assume the color is red to show that you are currently on home page. When you get to login page, you should ensure that on home you go back to the black, then login that will show your current color will be red. So in no case or cases should you use another color from red if red is your focus color or perhaps your current color or your active color. If red is your active color, that means for every other active color you should use red. Then another thing is accessibilities. Accessibilities is talking about using appropriate color contrast, keyboard navigation, and screen reader support. For instance, you should not use a light color on a light background, a light color on a light background. Suppose this is red and my background color is something like this. For my background color, let me come to fill color, and I'm using something like this. You will see that the red is no longer very visible. It's no longer visible to the viewer. Okay, so if you look at the program now, the design, you will see that red and this color, I don't know, maybe this color is pink or somewhat close to red, is not visually appealing any longer. So the contrast is not even close to being visible to the background. You can't compare it with when you have white or something around light ash color, right? So another thing you should consider while designing is responsiveness. When you are designing for mobile, let it be mobile responsive, maintaining the sizes, then you have to be you have to ensure that there is simplicity across your design and there is clarity. So your design should be clean, then you should not jam pack the design area with a lot of graphics. Then you should also ensure visual hierarchy using size, color to guide users' attention and help them prioritize information. You should create a clear call to action. There's what we call call to action, CTA, call to action. So when you're designing, if peradventure you want user to focus on something, that particular thing should stand out among every other um content on the page. Imagine I have a color here. You see that the very first thing that I will see while I access this page is this red, because it's calling my attention. I have called the user's attention to that red. The very first thing they will see is that thing that stand out from every other thing. At the same time, you also need to provide feedback and error handling, especially when you are working with form submission. Your user should know that they have done or that an error has occurred while working on the project. So those are the basic things that you should work with. So going forward, I'm going to delete everything I have here, leaving the desktop alone. Leaving the desktop alone. Okay. Now, let's go to free pick and look for an appealing background picture. So let me search for CBT, or let me say computer based test. All right. Coming to free pick, you will see that we have a lot of pictures. And looking at this, any picture you see with this golden crown icon means it's premium, and you have to be a premium user to download that. Even this is premium, but this is not premium, so I can view this. Now this is not premium, but I don't like this for what I want to design. Right, I can look for more picture. Can look for more picture. This is also not premium. This is also not premium, but this background is more of a recording background. It's more of a sound than that. Uh, okay, so this is another one that I can pick. It's loading. I don't know. I can download this, but I don't really like this. I don't really like that, but I'm downloading it. So let me see another other pictures if I can get one. Let me see this. Now this is also not bad, but I don't like it. Still looking for more picture. Right, this is okay. Yeah, I think I like this one, so I'm going to download it. So it does not mean I can't get my hand on more better pictures. Okay, so coming to this, uh, let's see if we have other pictures that can be used. All right, this is another picture that is very okay. This is another picture that is very okay. So, but when you are picking pictures, ensure that you are not picking a picture that is revealing. Like I mean, a picture that reveals user's face. So don't use a picture that reveals user's face, right? Okay. Now you can spend the time, like quite a lot of time, while choosing pictures background that is better for your design. right? You can spend quite a lot of time, on what type of picture should you use, right? Now going back to my Figma, and I have some pictures already. So coming to this desktop, then I can go to um, under fill. Once I pick this color here, I'll see image, and I can upload image from computer. Then in my download, that's where I have all those pictures. So I can pick one. I don't know which one is better. I don't know. Maybe I should pick this. Yeah. So this is what we have, right? So another thing that I can do is, because this picture is too sharp, it won't really make me do with my uh, other things that will be on top of it. So that I can come here to tweak the exposure. So that will give me a kind of dark part. So I can play with this contrast, I can play with the exposure, I can play with shadow, I can play with a lot of things here. And I should be able to do something around making it blur under this blend mode, right? Can choose a blend mode that I want. Multiply it again. I can also choose overlay. Alright, so that's that on that. Uh, so now that I have this guy, the next thing that I want to do is go to material palette and pick my color. Go to material palette and pick my color. Alright, so in the color, alright, so picking my color, I'll look for the best color that I want to use for my program. So let's say my the color I'm using is um let's say green. Yeah, so let's say green. So I'll copy this guy here, this particular color. Once I click on it, it's copied. Then go back to my design. I can pick something here. Then in the fill color, I can paste it and I press enter. Right. So now this color is here. So what can I do to make it blend? I can try to work on opacity. That is how deep it is. Can work on opacity. Now you can see I don't like this color. Yes, I don't like this color. So coming to the opacity again, I want to make it okay. I don't like this color. I'll delete that color, then go back to my initial design and click on the image, and I'll reset this to the normal. I'll reset it to the normal. Then go back to my material palette and pick this indigo. and then off this. Then I can pick this color, right? Then go back to this guy, and I can pick this rectangle and draw it over it. I've picked the rectangle and I draw it over it. So pasting the color I just copy, you see this is the color. Fine. So coming to this guy, I can use it to, yeah, adjust the opacity, right? Then additionally, what I can do is instead of that, I can also come to um, this color and make use of a two, right, two colors, and do it like this, right? So it depends on how I want the design to look, but nonetheless I'm still working away, I'm still working around what I want the color to be. Okay, so let's say lastly I'm going to use just one color, paste the color here, and work around the opacity as much as this. Yes, and then now I can have something here for the login, and have something here for the login page, right? And I want this guy to be a rounded edge. Okay. Additionally, I can I can just, oh, sorry, I can additionally, I can leave it like this. Then draw a rectangle to this side. Yes, that rectangle is there. Then the color I picked earlier, I'll paste it there. Right, but I don't like how this color blend. I don't like how this color blend. Then I can come here and work with the exposure. You can see that the color now blend well. So in that case, let me go back to my design and pick another color. What if I pick black of my variants and click on this and I paste it? Will that look fine? No, that's too dull. I can also go back and pick another color of the variant, then paste it here. Yeah, so well, any color you want to work with is fine. But left to me, I like something around green. Left to me, I like something around green. Then I will paste this, right? So this is what I like. Then here, I'll pick my shape again. I'll pick ellipse, draw it here, right? Then I should let them know that there's something here, right? So I should let them know that there's something here. I'll go back to my color pick, and I'm going to pick this secondary text. Go back to my Figma and I'll paste that there. So that makes sense, right? So, and I can also tweak it better, picking this lighter one. and paste it here. Right, this is better. Then let me also look at how this variant of dream will look on my design. No, this doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. Then I can go back and then pick this, then paste it. Yeah, looks a bit better. Or if this is a bit better, this needs to be more darker. Then I'll go to my image and then make it more dark so that this color can come out well like this. And also, I can come back and pick in between this color and this color. Let's see, this color, not too much difference. I foresee F50 is the same thing. So let's see this one to see which one goes in line with this dark. Okay, the latter is better. This is better, right? So then, now which color will go well on this green is another thing that we should look at. If I copy this color and I come here and I paste the color and I paste the color here. So let's see. Yeah, this is better. Yeah, this is very better. Then, so um we need something like rectangle for input like this, right? Then um and let's have this, right? So it's more better. Then we can. So I was talking about being consistent the other time. You can see that this background is a sharp edge all through. Suppose I use something like this, it is better that this one is also curved. But since I'm designing a sharp edge screen, so that is why I'm not using. That's why I'm going to use a sharp input, right? So then I can pick my text and I'll do let me do user ID. Right, this user ID, should I leave it as capital letter or I should do user ID? So it depends on how you want it to appear, but I prefer it to be user ID. I've not chosen any font, but Roboto is not bad. Now for hint, that is placeholder, it's better that I look for something that is not too um much or something like this. Yeah. So something like this is better. Then what about the font? The font is too big, so looking for something around 32 is fine. Then so button is good to be an elevator, to have elevator. What do I mean by elevator? Okay, so let me look for a better color for my button. So I go to this color. Will this color be okay for a button? So let's check out. Right, it's not okay. So can go with black. So because we look at our color mix up, we see that we have black, and on black we have white. right? So let me make it look more of a button under effect, under effect, drop shadow, like so now this looks more like a button, in the effect, um let me minus this, drop shadow here, let me see this, right, and here, so let's see a glass. That glass is not that perfect, it's not that okay, so I'll do this, also not okay. Okay, so another thing that I want to do here is that on this drop shadow effect, on the drop shadow effect, so I can create a spike from here, but I'm not going there yet. And create more style, inner shadow, right? Um, you can do all that as well. Then let's see more settings to edit this style. So you can see the style here. Can edit it from here. Okay, I think this is not editable though. So minus this, go to effect and apply drop shadow. So that's what I have. So coming to the button, then I can click here and type capture now. Then that will be here. Now the capture now should be more bolder. Under the regular, let me make it bold or semi bold, right? So for the button, okay, capture now. So to ensure that this button and this one have the same size, this is 498.87, then this is 495.88. I'm going to uh, edit it, clicking on this 498, then this will be 87. Then this guy and this guy should be at the center, then group it. This and this supposed to be center like this, and then group it. Then now the space from this picture and this picture should be the same. Now you can see now that we have 29 for all the spaces, so it's okay. Now for the title, I can pick this guy, come here, and I say edu, let me call it smart CBT, call it smart CBT. And if you look at it very well, you see that it's clear enough. Then make it semi good, right? Then after that, now I want to have some kind of link. I want the link to be somewhere here, like this. Then this smart CBT and this have to align like this, right? Then this and this need to go better, right? So this guy can be a black color. Now looking at it at black, does it make sense? You can get a better color from here and come back here and then apply the color there. So while doing that, I can now pick my this and I'll do register, register. So for the register, that will be like this. So I want the register to be a little bit down like this. Then can cut this guy out and then get another version of this guy. That should be a more deep color like this, but that will be here and like this. So I want it to be more deeper than that. Then I can paste, plug in like this. So if I make it like this, it's actually blend with this color. So let me see if I can have a more deeper color work here. Okay, so and if you look at that deeper color, you see that the fur color is white. So I'll make that fur color white. Okay, then make this guy to be at center. Okay, then here I want it to be like a switch. I want it to be like a switch. So coming to that, um, do like this. Then click on this. Then go to the radius, and this particular one to be 50. This one also to be 50. Right, like a switch. Then can take this guy here, and this will be register. Okay, so that register to look like this. And if you look at that material palette, you see that black is on that. I'm going to copy the black color and then paste it for this guy. Okay, so and this might be too big. right? So this is how our design will look like. And for this guy, we are going to look for a picture that can fit in here. So we can go to our browser and then I'll look for avatar. I'll look for avatar. I'll look for avatar, a better one for user. Then, now I think this one is better. So I'm going to download. So I need a PNG avatar. But if I can't get a better PNG here, let's go back to our Figma and here you see that we have plugin. Then under the asset, can type material icon. Can get that from the plugin and widgets. So material icon. So it's loading. Alright, so let's pick this material design icon and run it. It's installing. So looking for a material. So I want user. This user is fine, and the user you pick, you need to ensure that the color is the exact color you want to use. Do you want to use black? Fine. If you want to use black, it's okay. But if you don't want to use black, um, you should be able to set it. Um, should be able to set the color. But unfortunately, I'm not sure this one have color settings. This one doesn't have color settings. Or could be because of the last color I used. Let me see. No, it's not because of the last color. It doesn't have color settings. So I'm looking for the one that have color settings. I'll go back there. I'll go to plugin. I'll search for material icon. Material icon. So let me see this material icon from Google and run it. So right, this is material symbol. So I'll search for user as well. I look for the user that I want. Yes, this user is fine. Then under the under the fill, I'll make it on. Then uh, I will need color here. Can I get color here? Alright, so let me pick one, and once I pick it, is here. So could mean I will be able to give it a full color here. Pick the color that I want, and then uh, pick one, and if I pick this color here and it's here, the question is that it's blend, and I don't want a blended version. I don't want a blended version. Let me look for a more deeper color like this. So I need a more deeper color here. Now, if I click on this and this, I should be able to um, mask it to create a mask. So I should be able to create a mask with this color. Let's go to edit here and object users mask, object users mask, Ctrl Z. I need to mask these two objects together. It will have make sense if this is an image. For instance, if this is an image, so let me click on this guy and come to export here. You see that I can export it as PNG, then export person. So it's exported as a PNG, then I can delete this guy. While I click on this one, I'll go to fill color and I'll pick image, select the image from upload person, then to be there like that. So let's see. Still not what I want. Okay, still not what I want. Let us have it like this. Still not what I want. You know, can I clip it? Let's see if I can clip it. Objects. Do I have something like clip? There's nothing like clip though. I want something that I can, clip it, but nothing like that. Here, okay, that's not bad. Alright, let's pick this guy and this guy and this guy. Then under the settings here, let's centralize the two of them and then group it like that. So we are done with the registration. I mean with the login page. Now, but we need to let them know that this is login or give them an instruction. Also, we need to create like a welcome note here. Welcome to Smart CBT. So this should be a bit bigger under the font size and make it like a 64 is fine. Then this can go off and then this smart CBT can go like 96 at the center like this. Then the one that is gone can come here and then be normal or regular, right? And the font can go smaller like this. Okay, then okay, then we can take this guy down and say a word of flexibility, one question at a time. At on online at a time with CBT exam done like never before, right? I can pick that to come here with this and then go to the top like this. Good. And can pick this guy. So from here again, I want the size to be like 32. That's fine. I don't want the color to be as sharp as that. Yes, so it's okay. Then this smart CBT color should also stand out from others, reflecting our color. Then can I do something like this? Yes, and then this one should be something like this. Yeah, so that makes sense. So you see that we are done with the home screen. We are done with the home screen. Okay, so that is it. So that will mark the end of today's class. And then I'll come here and I'll stop streaming